So hello Scorpio, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be doing the reading for you today. It is a general message, so if it doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. Watch your other planetary placements, rising sign, moon sign, cusp energies, things like that. It might resonate more with you. Okay, for those of you not familiar with me in the channel, I do use profanity and talk about adult things. So if that is not your thing, or you have kids around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of language, respectfully, I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we're getting started with Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, September 2019. What are the energies going on for you, Scorp? What are the energies going on with Scorpio? September 2019. What are the energies? What insights can Spirit give us in the highest good for Scorpio? Scorpionic energy for September 2019. Shuffle. Okay. Scorpio, what are we working with? What's going on? Okay, clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Coins. Clarify the Ace of Coins. I knew that card was going to come out. It flashed at me 3 times. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. That's too many. Give me one card to clarify the Five of Coins, please. Alright, I'll take 2. Clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Knight of Coins. That's too many. Clarify the Knight of Coins. Come on, Spirit. Give me one. give me a clarifier for the Knight of Coins, please, for Scorpio. I'm being told to keep that in the reverse. Alright, clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Wow. Shit. Alright. Hey. So listen, Scorpio. Top of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands in the reverse face. There's definitely some lightning coming in. Probably something that's, cracking on your tree of life, and we've got the ship in the background. Scorpio has no idea. I think Scorpio has no idea they're juggling 2 realities. Or the person you're dealing with, right? Take it as it resonates, because it can go either way. Okay, so Scorpio. Energy of the month starts off with 2 of Cups. Starts off with the 2 of Cups. However, it's clarified by the Hermit card and the 9 of Coins. So, one of 2 things with this energy. Either you're coming into divine union within the self and you're totally independent, right? We got the Hermit card and the Nine of Coins. I mean, this is like the femme fatale. She don't need anybody. She makes her own money. She does her own thing. She's a fucking ray of sunshine. And then this could be your masculine within energy that's kind of like coming out of the dark, knowing what actions you need to take, you know, trying to shed light on, you know, a new dawn. Or you're dealing with a Virgo. And you, Miss Independent, are trying to come into union with a fucking hermit. Someone who is known to be on their own, right? On their own path, their own journey. Oh God, I'm laughing, but I'm feeling like I need to pray for Scorpio. All right, listen, because it continues with the Ace of Coins and the fucking Tower. All right, conditional relationships and conditional beginnings don't work. All right, they don't work. That lightning that was coming in, right? I think you sense it coming. Conditional relationships don't work. And when I'm feeling like things have to really be more natural, right? Things have to flow super, super natural. When you start putting conditions on how things should be in order to create structure, like, okay, you have to be this way and I'll be this way. And if we could do this, then, you know, this has to be this way. That's the way to work. Well, listen, that's not natural. If it's not naturally working out. The universe is doing it in your highest good. It really is. The dove is here and the universe is like, come on, can't you see that? Oh, Scorpio. Like, come on, conditions don't work. It's like trying to take the cake out the oven early, right? It's not going to fucking work. The universe is like, no, you can't tell the cake that as long as you keep it in the pan and maybe if you freeze it, you know, like... The cake is not going to be the same if you put it in the freezer to make it solid instead of putting it in the oven. You know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Well, maybe it'll be done early if we halfway cook it and throw it in the freezer. Like, listen, Scorpio, I feel like you're dealing with someone who is truly quite possibly on their own. All right, quite possibly on their own. Now, or you are absolutely on a journey on your own right now, and dealing with a conditional new beginning is not in your highest good. It is not in your highest good. So if you're trying to come into union or work something out with someone when you know that you've got fucking shit to do, universe is like, what the fuck were you thinking? You have other shit to do. What the fuck were you thinking? Okay. If you think you could take the cake out the oven early and pop it in the freezer, you are going to find yourself in a Five of Coins energy where you're like, God damn, I fucked up. And I didn't want to be alone, but now here I am, alone. And it's going to suck. It's clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And you could see one is blindfolded and trying to look towards the light, and the other one is going deeper into his darkness. All right, and you can see that lightning bolt is still here. It is still present. So the masculine energy is going back deeper into his darkness if you're trying to take the shit out early and put conditions on it. Do not end up alone and upset outside, feeling abandoned, because shit was not ready. Because shit was not ready. Now, it continues. We do have the Justice card in the reverse, clarified by the Two of Wands. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra, right? Justice is the Libra card. However, this is the god Sobek. Sobek is the god of the Nile. He is why the Nile is rich and nourishing and brings life to the region. Okay, we have this sort of truth here with the butterfly. It's a transformed truth. The scales need to be put down. It is not about you need to do this for me because I've done this for you. This is not about petty shit. This is not about being petty. Okay, this is not about being petty. You need to allow life to grow back. Okay, if you took your cake out the oven early and stuck yourself, you're going to have to manifest something better. You're going to have to manifest a new dawn, and that's going to take fucking time, because now you probably ruined your cake and you got to start over from scratch. You got to start over from scratch, which means you got work to do within the self. Okay? Grapes. We get the Knight of Coins, and I was guided to keep the Fool that came out in reverse. This is a very slow process. This is a very slow process with whoever you are dealing with. You can't just jump in. You can't just jump in on a wish and a leap of faith. You can't. 11:11 on the clock. You can't just jump in. Whoever you're dealing with, it's a very slow process. I'm hearing extremely stubborn, okay? The masculine energy, whatever they are used to being alone. They're used to running the show of their own life. They would rather go back into their darkness and let that lightning bolt break the whole fucking thing down in order to keep their independence. Right? In order to keep their independence. They do not like conditions. They do not like when things are not their way. They do not like when things are not flowing according to their plan. Now, end of the month, we get the Five of Cups, clarified by the King of Cups and the King of Wands, which further lets you know that this Hermit, this masculine energy, is looking at the mess he's made. He is. He's looking at the mess he's made. Knowing his Two of Cups is right there. His Two of Cups is right there behind him. But he's insisting on looking at a third-party situationship, a major distraction that's just not fulfilling. You're talking about someone really fucking stubborn. Someone who is not willing to let their emotions out, who is completely on his own independent path. He's dealing with his own soul spark. He is non-committal. You're dealing with a real stubborn motherfucker. Okay? Real stubborn. I feel like this person feels like they do no wrong. Okay, they do no wrong. They're emotionally withdrawn. Got a lot of love to give. Don't want to do it on anybody else's terms but theirs. They don't want to do it on anybody else's terms but theirs. You can't just come in and start over with this person. If you had to remix all the ingredients and start over, universe is going to take a while. Universe is going to take a while to bake this cake. It's almost like the ingredients went into the freezer, right? It's almost like they went into the freezer and froze and then went into the oven. So now it's got to like defrost in the oven before the baking process can even start. This person, all right, whoever you're dealing with. So I hope it's not you, Scorpio. I hope you're taking this in the reverse as it's someone you're dealing with, or it's the person you're watching for. Okay, so listen, what can you remember above all else to help you deal with this energy? Okay, to help you deal with this energy. Yeah. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Remember, loyalty to self. Loyalty to self. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. That might be what your person's dealing with. It might be in their highest good. It might be in their highest good because they're like, no, you want to put conditions on me? No, not your way, my way. What resonates with me, right? What resonates with me. And you're over here like, yeah, but I got to be loyal to myself, and we're not flowing, which means you guys are not in alignment. You're not in alignment. You absolutely need to let this person go. Whatever it is. You need to let this person go. They are so stubborn and so stuck in their mindset. You need to be really loyal to yourself. You need to be really loyal to yourself because conditions do not work. Conditions do not work. It's not easy. Okay? Listen. You're not jumping in and start with this person anytime soon. They are so distracted by everything else that Two of Cups is still there. And you might still be very loyal to this person at heart. You might say, well, you know what? If I'm not going to be with that person, then I don't want to be with anybody else. And that's fine. But don't bank on this person being ready anytime soon. Don't bank on this person being ready anytime soon. If it's dishonoring to yourself to be with somebody else because you really do feel connected with this person, like they really are your Two of Cups, and you know it's still there in the background when they wake the fuck up and get out of their stubborn energy, right? Their stubborn Knight of Coins energy that you cannot move forward with. You can't take a leap of faith on it. You can't cross your fingers for it. Like you know, this person is so fucking stuck, right? You got to walk away. That's my personal best advice for you. All right. You can stay loyal to them at heart, but please, for the love of God, stay loyal to yourself first. Move on from this person and do you, boo-boo. Do you. Do you. All right. This is not going to happen anytime soon. Oracle of the Mermaid cards. What final guidance can the universe give in regards to this energy for September of 2019? It's funny because we got the loyalty card, right? I was just talking about if you don't want to be with anybody else, don't. But then we also got transparency in the reverse and divine sensuality. Which means if you are with somebody else, it's none of their fucking business. Just saying. You don't have to tell your business to anyone. If you want to go get some, go get some. There also might be something they're not telling you about a third-party situationship or someone that they're seeing that is not working out, and they're not being completely honest with everything that they're into. Which is why this person is not on the fucking table with you. They're tied physically to someone else, and you just don't fucking know it. Or if you do, sense it. They're not letting you know just how into them they are. Someone's not being honest, genuine, or authentic in the present. And it might just be a sex thing. And I think that's the fucking problem, Scorpio. I think you might want someone at heart more than they want you. Or to them, like, it would be great, you know, to have sex and be with you physically. Maybe you have a lot of chemistry spark. Maybe there's a really strong attraction. But the fact of the matter is they're just not being authentic to them. They're just not being authentic and honest. They're not being genuine with you. And you might be in denial of that. You know, cross-watch or take it how it resonates. This person might, honest to God, want to make love to you and want to be sensual with you, and because they're not being genuine and honest with them, with their own selves, and they're being really fucking stubborn, it's just not happening. I feel like you gotta let this person go and move on and find somebody else. I feel like you really do. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. The numerology numbers, we have 22, a master number, and 2. So we've got 222, quite literally. 222. I think you got to get real with yourself and acknowledge the fact that this person is going fucking nowhere with you. And all it is chemistry and nothing else. That's it. At least for the month of September, and probably a very long time thereafter. They do not recognize your value. They don't recognize your value. They don't recognize the Two of Cups, that you are that beautiful ace fountain in the background, that divine healing that you bring, Scorpio. They don't fucking see it. They're completely stubborn, and they're literally focusing on something that is either going to end up in shambles. It's a third-party situation. It's a karmic lesson. And the reason why they're in it is because they're so fucking stubborn, and you don't deserve to be hurt by this person anymore. You do not deserve to be hurt by this person anymore. And there's nothing you could do to put that person in the heat of the universal oven except let them go. Except let them go. Let them go. Universe is putting someone else in their path, or something else in their path, in order to teach them what you can't teach them, because they're just too fucking stubborn. And they don't appreciate the value of the truth and love you bring to the table. So you know what? Let them go. Let them learn. Let them fucking heal the best way the universe can do it, because the universe can do it better than you could ever imagine. Give them time and space. Give them a lot of time and space, and just move on. Just move on. Okay? Scorpio, I wish I had a better message for you. My Venus is in Scorpio, so trust me, I totally get it. I totally get it. I'm feeling the burn myself. So just let it go. Just let it go. Do your thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything you could do with this person. There's nothing more you could do with this person. You've done as much hands-on work as you can, and now it's time to put that cake in the oven and let the universe bring the heat, because it's not your job. This cake might take a long time to bake. Okay? Might take a really long time to bake. Yeah, I think some of you just need to walk away altogether and take this person out your mind. Okay? I love you guys. I love you. And until next time, love each other. And most importantly, love yourself. Bye.